So I'm showing the drawing that I was gonna use but didn't end up using. No, I did use it, the sketch, and then I put it on the paper. You can see the videos that I'm watching in the corner. It's a playlist of Clance songs. I will link the playlist in the description or something. The drawing is really light. I can't really fix that. Sorry. I think it's just because the colours that I'm using are really light pinks, so until like the very end the drawing is quite a light drawing. As the title said, there are 30 pink art supplies. I think it's the second most amount of colour I have. There's one pencil on the panic button that I didn't use because it's a red that I tested earlier but didn't put away. I thought it was pink, it's not a pink, it's red. I couldn't really figure out whether or not the colour I'm currently using on the page is a pink or an orange, but I think like skin colours, or at least the skin colours I have, are more of a pinky yellow kind of thing. So I placed all of those types of skin colours, the really light ones, in with the pinks because, you know, they're sort of pinky. You can't really see the drawing properly yet, but it's supposed to be me covered in hands that are splotching pink colour onto me. It was inspired by a different drawing where somebody is turning and they're getting their face like shoved with pink. It's supposed to represent me being trans, and like it was like the only fitting thing I really saw for the colour pink is something to do with trans. Many of you already know the fact that I am a transgender male. I came out when I was 11 or 12. Legally, I've had my name changed to Ben for maybe 3 or 4 years. No, 2 or 3 years. I refused to do my exams without them. I told my dad I will not do my exams. I will not sit in my exams if I do not get my name changed, and that's why I was allowed to have my name changed. I know a lot of trans kids are struggling with stuff like that, where parents aren't exactly, not that they're not accepting, but they think that it's going to change. But I'm not saying guilt your parents. I'm saying make them understand your situation. The text that I've put next to the top says gross, because that's how I feel when I'm misgendered. It feels gross. It makes your body feel disgusting. I was gonna actually put the word disgusting, but I can't spell. So, again, I'm transgender male. If you think my voice sounds funny, just don't. How about that? Yeah, but Jesus, take the wheelies out of my heelies. So I don't really know what to say about the drawing because I can't really see what I'm doing to it. But so I'm gonna just talk about some trans issues, I guess. A lot of not to get serious, but a lot of bad stuff has been happening recently. But it's also Pride Month, so like, try and be proud of who you are. Like, do something that makes you happy. Be the meme you want to see on your dashboard. That's like a rule of life now. That is the only advice I've really given to anyone the past like 5 days. Because like, I can't remember who said it. It might have been Echo Gillette. I have no idea. But I saw that phrase maybe 7 years ago and it's still stuck with me. So, when I have my burst of confidence, which I often get, like small bursts of confidence that maybe last a week, but hopefully this one lasts longer than that. Hopefully I stay confident forever. But like, you can't live your entire life worrying about what everyone else is going to think about you. Like, if you think your joke is funny, then it's funny to you. The only person who you need to make laugh is you. The only person who you need to make happy is you. That doesn't mean forget about everyone else, but it means worry about you first. My ex used to always say, everyone has a garden. Make sure to water your own garden first before somebody else's, or else your garden will die. And I think that is a really nice concept. It's a really good way of putting it. Here I'm drawing, I guess, the waves. I'm not sure how well you can see it, but there's hands on the legs, pulling them down into the water. And as you guys may have also noticed, in this drawing I have a mullet. You guys all, you did the poll, and it's almost there, but the back bit needs to grow a little bit longer, but it's in that shape. So, yeah. You guys made a choice, and now my haircut is what you guys said. So I'm pretty happy with that. At some point around about here, I accidentally put my hand on the computer and get glitter on it, but I also accidentally stopped the recording, and then I have to restart the recording, but I don't miss anything out. Last video, I was sort of surprised by how many people didn't ask about the panic button, because I've shown photos of my room to like friends I've had in the past, and like one of the first questions is always, can I touch it? Can I touch the panic button? I've had that since the batteries haven't died, surprisingly, but it just makes streaming, it just screams, but the batteries haven't died yet. I've had that since I was a small child. It was on my dad's dashboard of his van, and he used to be driving, and I used to smack it so that he would get absolutely furious. He's like, stop touching the button! One day he just hit it, and then he gave it to me, and now it's mine. Brought it to school once, kept it going off in my bag. That was everyone's least favourite day. Here you can see me using the orangey sort of skin colour that I used for a different drawing, but for blue I was thinking about maybe doing a sad milk speed art, because I've been drawing a lot of sad milk fan art. I really like them, they're really cool, a lot cooler than I am. I wish I was as cool as them, but that's not what we're here to talk about. Can you guys think of anything else that makes you think of, like, blue? Because I have a lot of light blues that make me think of, you know, milk now. So if you have any ideas of what you want me to actually draw, or if you do want me to do fan art for other YouTubers that are cooler than me. If any of you who watch me are also trans, share your experiences down in the comments. I feel like now is one of the best times that people could talk about their emotions and their experiences. How did you guys come out? If any of you are trans or gay or bisexual or whatnot, how did you come out? Personally, I didn't get the chance to come out. Or at least not to my parents. I only got to come out to 3 people before my teacher phoned my parents and told them I was trans. I came home that day and my dad just went, "Your teacher called us. So you want to be a boy?" I cried. I cried a lot. But I got to tell my best friend back then, and she said, "Calm down, Pinocchio." And then my nickname was Pinocchio for a little while, because, I want to be a real boy. I got to tell a different friend who was also in that group, and they just went, "Yeah," saw it coming. And then my only other friend that I told, I came in that morning. I told the other 2 on Facebook Messenger, and I told this friend in school, and I just went up to her and went, "My name's Ben now." She looked me up and down and went, "Okay, Ben." And as much as I think that person is, or at least was, an asshole now, that was probably one of the nicest things they ever did. So, props to them for being so cool about it. But, I genuinely want to hear your guys' experiences. How did you come out? Have you come out? Are some of you trans and haven't told anyone? Because there's been a few cases where that's actually happened. Because I've had people come to my Instagram and say, "Hey, how did you come out?" I can't come out. I don't know how to. And obviously it's nice hearing people think that they can come to me for advice. But also, I'm a horrible role model. Why? I love you all. You're my children. Oh god, I'm a daddy. Oh no. I still don't know how to do voice recordings properly. So, yeah. I added loads of glitter, and at one point I actually yelled, "Glitter is the herpes of craft supplies." I yelled it because I was angry at the glitter. I don't think I've used, yeah, I have used the glitter. Okay. I got the glitter everywhere. One day I brung glitter to school. It opened in my pocket, and I still can't touch that blazer without purple glitter getting everywhere. Glitter is the worst thing to ever exist. If you guys are ever forced to touch glitter, just don't. It sticks with you for the rest of your life. I'm trying to make it look like waves coming up onto me. Kind of drew my legs dummy thick though. God, I'm cringe. Here's the final piece.